Another firework went off. Woo! One jungler, two junglers, three junglers, five jungler bands. One top laner, two top laners, one support, and one ADC. It's about right. That's about the distribution of how strong the roles are, I guess. I kind of want to be able to play AD. So if my jungler goes AP, that's going to be kind of nice. I can go AD. Okay, well, I don't know. This is, like, weird. I don't know if I should go AP or AD now. Because normally I just go whatever matches the comp. But in terms of, like, damage output, but... Ooh, Urgot now, huh? Yeah, we can go AD, I think. Oh, man, he picked Nasus. Fuck. Yeah, we can run with it. I mean, it's gonna be weird, but we can run with it. It's just gonna be two top laners trying to scale. I'm gonna go Magic Resist just in case he goes Emax. Even though, obviously, I don't think he's gonna go Emax, but just in case he goes Emax, I'm gonna want the Magic Resist versus him. And then also, they have an Elise and a Karma, so it's like triple AP to some degree, because he also does a lot of magic damage just from his E and his R alone. So I like have quadruple AP. So this is good. Also, I'm gonna go AD this game, so I'll probably get Wit's End. So that'll be pretty decent. Like it'll make it like harder for them to kill me. Obviously, it's not like the best item against Nasus, but I think like Wit's End, maybe Shield Bow. I don't know. Okay, so they have a singular 80 champion. I kind of like our team. It's okay. I don't necessarily know how the mid lane matchup goes, but I feel like Ahri wins. Another Fizz player. You can go Triumph. And then, yeah, I kind of just want to go AD. So, what's the build this game? Wit's End, Gale Force. I think we just go Gale Force into Wit's End, actually. With the Mana Moon. Sounds really weird, but I think it's good. I feel like it's good. I don't know why. I just feel like it's good. I don't have any evidence to back it up, but I feel like it's... Oh, it's a Smurf Q game. Alright, GG. Well, my team is not Smurfs, and they're Smurfs, so... Alright, this game is as good as done. And then their guy's like a one-trick. My guy's like not one-trick. We just do... Let's see. He's going Conquer, so he's not maxing E, pretty sure. If he's like doing Comet or Phase Rush, he'd max E, I think. Like the Colossus. Does he have bone plating? Maybe. So we gotta get it off before we go for like an extended trade versus him, like early on. We want to E him and then dip into bush. Ideally, we can run into the bush like here, and then we can find him, and then we can E him. They don't really have like invade champions. So he's not here. See, we can find him in this bush. I really want to get his bone plating. Or I want to check at least if he has it. I don't think he does. I think he's going the psychopathic top build. So he probably has unflinching and second win. That's what I would presume. But I can't say for sure. Like maybe he goes bone plating. But like I don't know, because like he's running TP and he's not running Ghost, and that's like the psychopathic top setup. So if he's not going Ghost, then he might not be going like the page. What the fuck is this? What the fuck was that? So we just want to E him real quick when he walks to the lane and then just dip back into the bush. We're just checking for whether or not he has bone plating, and then we're gonna try to like auto him down the lane. Because we wanna obviously like fight him, right? Because it's Nessus early on and we're not like that weak. So we just wanna check. Stand at the edge. And we wanna watch. If he comes from here, we just walk out, we E him, and we dip back into the bush to drop aggro. So here, we just E him here. Okay, so there's no bone plating. See how the minions didn't aggro us? And then now we can farm these. So we want to be stacking our passive here. He Qs us, which is not really that good for him, I think. He takes minion aggro. Okay, so if he goes for this minion, I'm going to hard trade with him. It kind of spaced out badly, but it's okay. We have control of the lane now, and he burned 2 corrupting pots. I could have maybe flashed in there, but I wasn't sure. Okay, this is just goofy. We have to... She might predict our flash here. We gotta wait for it. Okay, well. Yeah, I didn't expect to get level 2 gank by at least. So that's our flash. That's not something that's normal. But it's okay. Mundo will be ahead of her in the clear though. Pitching a tent now, huh? Can you come after your thing? Please come after your thing. I think they're duo queue. The Nasus and the other guy. Well, that's not like the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but it's whatever. I think we just recall here. The wait, yeah, it's fine. Hopefully he doesn't stop our base. It's gonna be really bad if he stops our base. We really just can't afford to stay right now, so we gotta leave. Wow, they're just spam gaming now. Hopefully he doesn't get this in fast enough. It doesn't look like it. It's pretty good. Mundo is kind of clueless. Like, he should have shoved this wave in, but okay. It's okay, I guess. Just don't blame our team. Okay. Shit. He's going Cole? Very greedy. Dead here, actually. I die at 6 here. It's so AIDS. Can we gank this guy? He has no flash. Recall. Well, I mean, I don't have a play. Whatever, we don't like. Is he win that? Holy fuck, that's so inside that Nasus. No, why did it do that, dude? Fuck this game, man. Oh, this is so bad. Hopefully this thing is here. Damn, he came back fast. It's okay. I got the wave to do what I wanted it to do. I think I was fine there anyway, because I know that he doesn't have flash, but still, it was like really greedy to do that. Okay, well, we're going all in on the scaling here, so we're just gonna go these items and hope that we can scale, because we can't punish Nasus much anymore. He's just gonna, like, free stack. Like, I don't have the damage at this stage of the game. Like, early game I did, but not after getting set back by the Elise. So I'm just kind of... That's a good find. This is right there. I'm just gonna ping it so that they know. This guy's right there. Like, we can try to bully him, but I think it's better to just focus on the wave right now, because I don't think that we can kill him unless he wants to die. Like, look at that damage, dude. Like, it's so bad. That was okay, but I got multiple autos off of that. He has, like, 3 more Corrupting Pot ticks, plus his passive, so... I gotta get through, like, all that effective HP before I can actually threaten him. I have to prioritize farming at the moment over, like, attacking him. I shouldn't have killed that minion. That was really dumb. I ulted for damage there. We want to put the kill away. Wasn't sure if we had the DPS without it, so I just ulted just in case. I don't know if he has TP back up. Elise is here. Oh my god, that damage, dude. Tank, by the way. What the fuck? Okay, we get that wave in and now we recall. I don't want to go for a play because Nasus is coming back from recall right now. I need to ping him off of this because he's coming. He's coming. Just FYI. I have TP though, so maybe I can make a play, but I don't know. Seems kind of dicey. Holy fuck, that cleaver damage. I don't think they even changed it. Just did so much fucking damage. Each cleaver was dealing like 300 damage. He spams that shit off cooldown too. I think she's dead. Lamo. I love junglers. Okay, so this guy has mercs now, so it's gonna be kind of hard to run him down. Like the slow's not gonna last long on him. So I think it's just auto, and then E. Okay, well, if he sprints it like that, like... The reason why I went for that is because I know that he doesn't have ult, right? Because he just ulted, like, earlier. And there's, like, no way that his ult is that fast. Like, off, like, cooldown, like, that quickly, right? There's no way. Luckily for us, he went merc treads and we're building AD. Kind of a lucky thing for us, honestly. I think I can get one play here. Just gotta be careful not to get withered. Okay, so we're good. I can recall here, and I'll look for TP. I'm gonna TP here. Okay, they had it without me, actually. So it's kind of wasted, but it's okay. Just in case, like, the fish tried to, like, flee this way, I would get an assist, right? Because he had the option of running the Karma, but then because I TP, like, the Karma couldn't run to him to, like, help him. Like, we don't really lose anything for that, anyway, so it's okay. We're gonna heal him to make his recall faster, and we're just gonna walk back. Actually, I'm gonna get this thing. My logic with running, like, the blue trinket is because, like, as Kayle, you're, like, really immobile, right? So, like, let's say, for instance, somebody ganks you. If you see them coming, and they're, like, right here, and you're, like, right here, most likely you're dead anyway. So, if you have, like, a vision, if you can use this, and you're, like, standing, like, all the way over here, and you see them, like, beforehand, you can, like, maybe survive, right? So... kind of nice. Oh my god, it's been so long since I built Noon Quiver on this champion, but it feels so nice. Oh my god, Dr. Mundo. Let's go. Kill him, baby. Okay, now we're even in CS, so that's pretty good. We're gonna try to Q him here. So I was right, it's... oh, I missed it. Okay, I have to back up now. He has flash advantage on me, so he can gap close, like, unpredictably, if that makes sense. So now, since he has Merc Treads, I have to only do 2 auto attacks and then E. I can't get that 3rd auto and then E with the PTA. I have to auto, and then E. Because then my Q doesn't last long enough anymore. Okay, that time I could have 1 more auto and then E. Because he, like, walked forward. But other than that, it's, like, it's kind of weird. Okay, that was really dumb. I missed the Q. I have to back up. Because if he withers me, he can flash on me here. So I'm just gonna play back. I have to hope that my team wins this. It's just RNG right now. Like, it's just the top laners are just RNGing it right now. Ideally, I'm gonna let the wave come back. So I'm not gonna, like, hit the minions right now. Like, I'm not gonna, like, poke them. Because then the minions are gonna aggro onto me. I want the wave to be here. Because then I want time to, like, run him down, right? Because if I have him here, like, he's gonna have time to run me down. Because he has flash, and I don't have flash. So he can wither me and then flash on me. See, like, we can poke him a little bit there, because it doesn't, like, aggro the minions, but we want the minions, like, here, right? So we just have to wait. It's kind of unlucky, but we have to wait. I don't know how I didn't get that minion, by the way. Like, don't even ask. Okay, that was really good damage, I think. Kinda. Okay, now we can slow push a wave, and then we can go. Elise is gonna be playing topside, though, because of the Herald, right? So... if she comes, we're doomed, so we're gonna throw that down. Like, see, like, if she was there, right there, and then I walked up to put a ward, I die. This looks like he's playing bot side. I don't know what Elise is doing. Mundo's, like, playing top side. I'm just gonna heal myself to be topped out on HP. Maybe pot 1 pot. It's kind of imp because, like, if she jumps the blast cone here, and then she... yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, see, like that. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. If she jumps the blast cone, I just die, right? Like, I can't walk up to put the ward, so now I just play back. Well, if this is wasting time and R's getting prio, I'm gonna ping here, like Elise was shown. So now we want to push, because I think Nasus might have recalled. Well, I missed the cannon, so I get disowned by my family. Okay, so he's there. We can push for the tower here. Just pay attention to, like, what other people are doing. Maybe we get the tower if Nasus is slow. Like, if he's, like, waiting on an item. This isn't first tower, though, so we don't have to die for it. We're gonna shove 1 more wave. I'm just gonna keep hitting the tower, because if Nasus goes on me here, I can always run to my team, right? Okay, I blocked one of his Qs. That's really good. He should be dead here. He has no flash. Yeah, exactly as I thought. Like, he's, like, smooth brain, so he just, like... he just thought that, like, he could go for that fight, which he could if my team wasn't there, right? But I knew that my team was there, so I just wanted to bait him in. So now we know that... okay, so they're fighting here. I'm just gonna keep pushing. I'm not too afraid of Elise. I think I can outplay it, maybe. I'm 3 levels on her. If I don't outplay it, then I'm a noob, right? So, we just push her. Like, my champ does, like, no damage, though. But I'm also sitting on a lot of gold. So because Nasus went for that play, he loses a lot of value for this, right? Because I get a tower here too. And then we're sieging, so now we have a 2-pronged attack. So Nasus going for that play kind of gripped him, if you think about it. So I'm gonna stand on the side because I don't want to get ulted by Fizz. If he ults, I have to flash. If it's gonna hit me, obviously. Okay, so they're gonna miss a lot if they continue chasing. Because if they continue chasing and nobody catches that, they're gonna miss a lot. Okay, Nasus is there to hold. We can't go for jungle camps. We're like 3k gold right now. We don't wanna risk it. Go Gale Force. We don't need the damage from Kraken's Flare. There's a lot of things that we have to dodge. So we want that, and then we want Mana Moon. Sell this for this. I think it's good, and then that'll be pretty decent. So right now, since Dragon's up, like, the play is just to not get caught. Okay, so now we can push up. We should beat Nasus one-on-one. I'm just gonna TP here, because what's a easy thing to do. We want to match. I honestly think we can go. I mean, that was pretty decent from us. Oh, actually, no, we can't do this. So yeah, we can get Dragon. I'm gonna look for Elisa's top side and shove in top wave. I saved the Rakan's life there, so that was pretty decent. I was like waiting to see like who a good ult target is. She cleared all our camps. I mean, there's not really much to do. We just wait for the wolves to spawn, but it's kind of annoying because this blast cone is there, so we gotta be like this way just in case somebody blast comes over. We walked into a Caitlyn trap there, which is kind of annoying. It's okay. I probably shouldn't have cleared that last one as well. Going for the buff is really, really greedy right now, so we're not gonna go for that because the dragon, the Baron is up, and we just want to play for the Baron, right? So we're gonna buy this item, and then since it's a really important fight, we're gonna get stopwatch and a control ward so that we can provide vision control for our team while also having like a defensive measure. Ideally, I probably either want to be ulting like Mundo or I want to be ulting Ahri. The reason why is because their team is probably going to be playing on the retreat. Like they're going to be running like away from us because we're ahead. So if we ult these two who are the primary targets that are going to be like going forward in the fight, we should be good. Here, I don't want to walk up because as I said before, we don't know where anyone is. So now we can walk up after we have the vision down and we know that we're safe. We want to get this really badly. Okay, so we can look for a pick here. I'm gonna let them know that I'm going for this. Just gonna stack my passive first. Let's go, let's go. We got a pick on the opposite side of the map. We go for a play. Let's go. Like, I don't know what our jungler is doing. He needs to wake up. really good. They listened to me and we got that off. So now we're going for our Wits End. Like we said before, we want the anti-magic resist item. This allows us to play up a lot more. We also have a 2-level lead on pretty much everybody in the game. We have a 5-level lead on their support. Their team, as I said before, is quadruple magic damage. The only ones that, I mean, like, Nasus is kind of hybrid damage, so it's a little bit different, but the point remains the same, pretty much. I'm gonna go top lane because the Dragon's the next play. I have TP, they can push for this, and then I can go top lane. I can pretty much duel the Nasus, I think, at this point. Hopefully I can. If I can't, then I'm gonna... But, I think I need my ult for it, so I'm just gonna wait. We're not gonna rush the play, right? Let's see if we can kite him out. Yeah, see, we want to get a little bit of poke damage. Also, additionally, we want to see if we can get these minions on our side, because these minions are Baroned up minions. We're going to wait for our ward before we walk up, so we're going to ward that. Now we can see if somebody's coming. Now we can play up, but once again, there's no vision, so we just have to wait a little bit. But it's okay. I'm going to play near walls. I don't want to walk up there. I don't want to get run down. Looks like they're looking for a play. We can siege this. Nobody's really going on mid. Alright, looks like she's getting forced back. What the fuck? Why did we rush that like that? What the fuck? We really want to level up here. Yeah, there it is, baby. Stay behind the moon at all times. We see Fizz moving. We want to run here. We move towards the objective, as always. Playing the macro game. We don't really give a fuck what our team is doing. We're going to solo it if we have to. I need a couple of camps. We still have our flash, by the way. So that's pretty decent. Now we want to be bot side once again because the Baron is up, so we're just gonna go here. Pretty sure I just squashed this guy 1v1 now. I'm like 3 items, he's at 1, so he's almost at 2, but he's still at 1. We should be okay. A lot of this passive damage from his ult and his E aren't really going to be bothering us anymore. Pretty much we have a lot of hybrid damage coming in. His armor isn't going to be doing as much for him as you might think. I made a bit of an error right here. I shouldn't have moved up. We should have just waited. So here we're going to want to see if we can get our blue trinket down first before we do anything. So let's see blue trinket here. Okay, already looks like we've got a decent pick maybe. Let's see if we can support her here. Okay, it doesn't look like it, so we're just going to go back to pushing. We see Nasus. He doesn't really do that much. See? There you go. That's the Wits End, baby. I should have autoed him, but I was afraid of Elise being there, so I didn't want to like put myself in a position to be like ganked right before the Baron's up, because I know my death timer is gonna be long. We have a lot of vision of here, and we don't see anyone here, so most likely they're around me. It doesn't look like I'm right, so now we just shove. Hopefully they don't gangbang us. I just ping them to do this, and then I ping them that I'm going here. I have TP, as per usual. Okay, we see Elise. See, as I said before, the blue trinket saving us once again. They're looking for a pick on me, so we just back up. We don't want to give them anything. Just want to starve them out slowly. This is the correct play in the game at the moment. Even though it's boring, it is the correct play. So we are going for the correct play. So Nasus looks like he's moving forward. Our team still hasn't gotten the back for some reason. It's taking them a while, but now they got it. We can go for Zhonya's here, or we can go for GA. There's a lot of items that are pretty good here. I think Zhonya's is pretty decent here. Ideally, if we fight the Nasus, we want to be fighting him before he hits level 16. Reason being is that if he hits level 16, he doesn't have the rank 3 ultimate, and that's going to be a really big spike for him. So ideally, we fight him before he gets that spike. I'm actually pretty confident in my ability to 2v1 right now, so I'm going to play up. I want to pay attention to what our team is doing. We're going to TP right here to be in the thick of them. Oh, I didn't stop watch in time. Fuck. My bad, my bad. I didn't hit that so hard. She didn't use anything either, so it's whatever. But I played that so bad. Nice flash. Oh my! What a fucking play. Yeah. I mean, we just buy items here, right? Like, really good. The reason why we TP'd there was to be in the middle of them. That was the idea. We want to be in the middle of them. We want to be splitting their front line, which were these 3 champions, from their back line, right? Because we know that we can take these 2 by ourselves. We one-shot them instantly, right? So there's no reason for us to TP behind, because what's going to happen is, let's say for instance we TP to where the Xayah is and where the Karma is, or not the Karma, but like where the Rakan is, right? The enemy team, they already killed them, so they would just retreat, right? We want to TP behind them, so we block them off. Even though it looked really awkward with me teleporting like kind of in the middle of them, it was pretty good for that. If I Zhonya's there, I think I actually maybe kill Fizz right after. I don't actually think I penta. I know I typed that I penta, but I don't think that I actually penta there. So but yeah, that was kind of a, you know, it was me going for like a limit test play. Something to note about this game is notice how the Wit's End still provided me with a lot of damage, yet it also kept me pretty safe and pretty tanky. I was able to soak up a lot of the damage as well. Also, something about going, something about Kayle that other champions don't really have access to. Okay, wait, give me a second. Something about Kayle that normally people don't really see is that you have the option of building multiple things, right? So like, even though I'm going AD, notice how I built a Zhonya's Hourglass because it really fits the scenario very well, right? These are champions like Elise and Nasus. They're champions that they have windows between their damage, right? So like when Nasus uses his ult, if you Hourglass, well, you're taking time off of his ult, right? So you're providing value just by being kind of like a disruptor. And notice that our backcourt, or like our backline, right, of Xayah and Ahri, they were doing pretty well. Like, they weren't doing badly. Like, yeah, you can argue that like Xayah wasn't performing very well in terms of KDA, but like I would argue that in terms of CS, she had just enough to be able to do what we needed to do, right? So the Zhonya's gives me the ability haste, it gives me the armor so I can survive, it also gives me the active just in case I get caught, right? It allows me to use my ult on other priority targets such as the Ahri, such as the Mundo, because as I said before, they're going to be the ones that are going in because our team is ahead. So if I ult somebody else, obviously I'm going to be a little more vulnerable because I don't have the ult for myself. So if I have that Hourglass, if I do get caught, I can Hourglass and I can buy time for my team to get there, for my team to get in and to be able to clean up, right? Because our backline is actually good. We don't need to go full out all damage in the backline for be able to do this. We can buy items that let us play a little bit more offensively, such as the Wit's End, such as the Zhonya's Hourglass. The reason why I went Gale Force this game was, as you noticed, a lot of the enemy team have dashes and ability to, like, not ability to, but like movement speed enhancers. So they have the ability to get away from you, because obviously the only thing that really lets you catch up to people as Kayle is your Q. So think about it like this. If Caitlyn and Karma are playing properly and Fizz are playing properly, do you really think you're going to get a max range Q on them? Probably not, right? So the reason why we go the Gale Force is because it gives us that extra dash so that we can, we can run away if we need to, just in case the enemy lands an important skill shot on us, such as like a Fizz R. We can Gale Force that. We can Gale Force the Elise Cocoon. We can Gale Force away from the Nasus to buy time for his Wither to expire on us. Things of that nature, on top of it allowing us to go back into the opponent when we need to, because as I said before, we don't really have a strong way of catching up to these individuals, right, or these champions. So we want a dash that lets us have options, pretty much. We want to be able to go in, we can go in. If we want to go out, we can go out. So it's kind of the reason why we went Gale Force that game. Obviously, Berserker Greaves, you go pretty much every single game because it's just really good on you. Attack speed's really nice on this champion. And then, because a lot of your damage comes from autos, it doesn't really come from, like, spell casts, so you don't really get too much value out of, like, Sork Shoes. You'd rather have, like, more attack speed. And then obviously the Manamune, you can tell the Manamune does so much damage when you stack it up. It's just so nice when you actually get this. I would argue that Manamune is actually probably the biggest power spike in the game. I'm not really sure. I can think of an item that is better. I could be wrong here. Maybe something is, there could be something that is, slipping away from my head right now. But I think in terms of damage, I'm pretty confident that Manamune or Muramana is the strongest spike in the game. Just in a pure damage, like, aspect, like you know what I mean? Like just in a pure damage sense. Not talking about utility, not talking about what's more practical or anything like that. I'm talking pure damage, pure ability to just go raw, right? I think Manamune is definitely the reason why we did so much damage that game. But anyways, wow, we out DPS the whole team, and we were fucking doing absolutely nothing that game, in my opinion. We were just kind of sitting there. It was a good game. It wasn't too bad. Apparently the Fizz is master, so let me check that out real quick.